Next, we have Priyankari, who is working as project associate at EMPRI. She is a research enthusiast and a performing artist. I would welcome her to give the presentation on ozone. And yeah, it is a reminder to the participants that the presentation should be for 15 minutes long. And we will also ask you, we will try to inform you by 13 minutes, just to let you know, to have where you can conclude it, where you can try to conclude it.
Yeah.
Welcome, Priyankari.
Hi, Miss Aishwarya. Actually, I try to share my screen and it's switching off my audio when I do that. So just give me a minute.
Yeah, sure.
You are not audible, Priyankari.
Yeah, just a second. Okay. So, Miss Aishwarya, when I'm sharing the screen, then it automatically goes into mute. So, can you please suggest me like how should I share the presentation along with the talk?
Thank you. Priyankari, you can go to the share screen and give complete window. That's complete screen option.
Acha, complete window, not the Chrome tab.
No. You give the complete screen option and then you switch to your PPT and maximize it, slideshow.
Okay, thank you very much. So, am I audible now?
Yeah, audible, and you just change your PPT so that we'll see where it goes to the next slide. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your kind introduction, Ms. Aishwarya. Also the dignitaries for having given me an opportunity to talk on ozone ecocentrism. Namaskar. A very warm afternoon to all revered directors, research scientists, fellow colleagues, and participants online. 35 years of Montreal, India has implemented the Montreal Protocol, successfully phased out most of the ozone depleting substances on International Day for Preservation of Ozone Layer, according to the reports. We more and more often realize that the success of environmental initiatives depends not only on scientific and technological inventions, but also on the state of human minds, which are strongly influenced by different factors, images, reports, metaphors, feelings, information, statistical data, and personal experiences. As an artist by chance and a science enthusiast by choice, I've set the goal of this talk to introduce a distinct perspective and approach to existing indigenous ideas and their practical possibilities. Religious ecocentrism binds society into a single thought towards the conservation and protection of natural resources, with a moral perspective that could broaden the ongoing debate on this issue and contribute to a greater concern for the environment as a part of citizens. Our forests are venerated as the living divine entities. The shrinking area of forests urges intensification of efforts to restore damaged forest systems and protect the existing ones. Religions may become an important ally in the process. The ecological potential remains underexploited. So, owing to their ecological advantages, that is their capacity to reshape cosmologies, their moral authority and broad base of adherence, significance, material resources, and community building capacity, religions can help shape ecological lifestyles. The segments in my talk would be the work in unison, that is the ecocentrism, efforts into actions by eco-volunteers, voices of modern researchers, and Agnihotra for ozone. The rich natural resources which people enjoy today are the result of wise resource management and allocation strategies followed by their ancestors. The contributions of diverse Asian traditions seems to have greatest potential in drawing attention to sacred groups and their voluntary strategies to run multiple and afforestation projects. An important element in shaping mindsets and lifestyles are the educational programs for younger generations that are particularly promising because they shape the ecological life cycles of successful and successive generations. Voices of modern researchers. Environmental protection and sanitation were attributes of Vedic culture. Indian traditional medicinal system, that is Ayurveda, is not only a system of herbal medicines but also inculcates religion and philosophy. Recent research on multifaceted Agnihotra farming, the Indian traditional way, has benefited many farmers in Maharashtra and southern lands. With research, Dr. L. Mela Anatolinowska of Poland, her experiments derived an understanding that the ecological imbalance by the act of so-called civilized has resulted in disastrous threat, not only to human survival, but the life as a whole on our planet. Today, we find an increasing number of diseases, including malfunctioning of body organs due to increasing severity of pollution in the atmosphere. Ozone layer depletion has led to ailments like sunburn, skin cancer, cataracts, and weakening of immune system. Environmental studies shows the incidence of sickness is reduced in the houses where yajna or agnihotra is regularly performed because it creates a pure nutritional and medicinal atmosphere very much evident in a case study of a family that survived the Bhopal gas leak tragedy. Heal the atmosphere and the healed atmosphere will heal you is the modus operandi. Benefits include renewal of the skin and brain cells, purifying blood, and prevention of pathogens. The observation of some distinguished scientists like Dr. Hafkind and Dr. Shirovus is noteworthy in this regard. Traditional fumigation, in modern terms, with ghee and sugar kills the germ of certain diseases. Cow milk and dung prevent atomic radiations, which further prevents ozone depletion. Microbiologists clearly stated Havishya fumes from the sacred fire are bacteria lethal in nature. This aroma, due to the diffusion of substances like thymol, eugenol, pine, terpenol, and oils of sandalwood, camphor, and clove, it is a holistic concept of growing plants in a healthy atmosphere and maintaining ecological balance by performing in the middle of the farm using the yagna ash as a fertilizer. It is not only safe and productive, but also holistic in its approach towards the environment. So Agnihotra for ozone. Agnihotra fuel wood is burnt as a process of slow combustion, unlike the processes in industries where the combustion is quite rapid. And this process of slow combustion at higher temperatures that are used up by the vegetation and balancing carbon cycles, whereas rapid combustion in the industries actually results in creating pollution. Also, the CO2 released acts as a cerebral stimulant to assist the patients suffering from lack of ventilation is common in the medical world. Aromatic fumes, when inhaled, helps in mental disorders and eliminate free radicals. Agnihotra is an ancient ritual used in modern world as a therapy in many countries to treat various diseases and control pollution, improving efficacy in perspective of an increase in productivity of crop. This technology has many technology and industry. It is also nature friendly and maintains nature's harmony with the living. The Agnihotra includes 5 different elements in nature: air, water, soil, atmosphere, and fire. Using biochar, which is none other than the sacred ash, to cut emissions of nitric oxide and nitrogen dioxide would lower particulate matter levels in urban areas near farmlands and save lives and money, according to Rice University researchers. This report has been published in Prachodya. It also determined that a 67% reduction in NO emissions in the United States could reduce the annual health impacts of agricultural air pollution by up to $660 million. Savings through the reduction of airborne particulate matter, to which NO contributes significantly, could be 10 times larger than those from ozone reduction. As an individual, Agnihotra can be performed by anyone, anywhere, at any place. We can be responsible for every transaction of energies in the atmosphere. You can perform Agnihotra in a very pleasant arena and create your own space, and just you need simple equipments like dried cow dung, brown rice, copper pyramid, copper utensils, dish and spoon, matches, sunrise and sunset timetable, and exact clock. Of course, pure ghee, pure cow ghee. So I thank the contributions of all the religious institutions across India, Hindu, Muslims, Christians, Jews, and Shanti, Sikhs, Taoists, and Baha'i, who have contributed significantly to control the pollution in the atmosphere. A few examples where Nitya Agnihotra is performed in Karnataka are Mata Amritanandamayi Mutt, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar's Art of Living Foundation, Sadhguru's Isha Foundation, and Avadhuta Datta Peetham. As our India is gifted with fertile lands, vegetations, and traditions that bind every stratum to the society, volunteers in unison can contribute effectively to the increasing environmental concern, quite consciously and using indigenous substances. Further research has been done on Agnihotra since more than 2 decades, and these are all the citations that I have gone through to understand the basis of Agnihotra.